Yeah. Of course, Hamilo moving to middleweight for this tournament. Kind of poking fun at that, but this used to be his weight class.
Yep.
Oh,
drag,
trying for that collar drag.
Stuffed by Gaudio.
Was there control when that guard pull happened? They're not going to give him points, are they?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think both guys were gripped up.
What a great stop to that takedown.
Absolutely. So Gaudio close guard now.
Patrick with his deep cross collar grip, but it's circled over the head.
Yeah. That's... Hulk had pummeled his head underneath.
Hulk, I always dreaded this when someone was good from within the close guard and they would bunch up your lapels and shove them into your armpits. It gives them that inside control, and it also just limits what you can do and is so annoying.
It is annoying. You try a wrist lock, and that's what he's right there doing, trying to open up the elbow, bring the body forward.
And we might see a over the head Holeta style Tomonagi.
Gaudio's going to have to pull Lucas Barbosa's head over his head.
Something about the way that Hulk was driving in a little bit. There you go. It's like another wrist lock attempt. Still in the close guard. Trying to make an underhook under the leg of Hulk, maybe to make an angle. But with such a wide stance.
Yeah, Gaudio
tough to do
up now.
Which is good to see. It's nice to see some more movement, some more action for the spectators.
Lasso to the left side. Tried to off balance to the left, but
Hulk is posted
yeah,
way off.
Way off to the right. Yeah, if you out there have questions or things that you've seen this weekend as well, feel free to hit me up if you want. Sean Williams BJJ is my handle, except for Twitter, Sean W BJJ. But I'll get to them after the tournament, of course. But I love chatting Jiu-Jitsu for sure. So here we go again.
Finally get them going.
Lasso left side for Gaudio. Here we go. Hulk on top here, right hand in the collar. Back at it, 7:30 left.
Hulk's got to reaffirm why he has that nickname.
Trying to get in there, that big left-handed grip. Steps over crossface.
So fast.
Yep. And you know that's where he's just excels when you start to move. He's able to capitalize on any little space or mistake his opponents make. And
so Gaudio able to recover his guard a little bit. I thought he was going to get flattened out in the half guard and get into a poor position, but not too bad. I mean, typically don't want that left leg to be caught in between the passer's legs, but
there he pushes away, gets his legs back in good position now.
Nice, trying to lock it up, but then shin comes right between. It's going to prevent the close guard. Nicely done by Hulk. Just throws his body around the legs of Gaudio. Let's see a leg drag here. Looks like Gaudio keeping the guard nice and wide. Hulk leaning to one side.
And underhooks here for Hulk, but
as we talked about earlier, though, this can be a really tough position to convert the pass.
Yeah, it is now, especially with this over the back grip, unless he changes into an over-under style pass. But you get a over the back belt grip, and this is a very good counter for double unders like this. Several things you can do is you can lasso, put those hooks in like a butterfly guard for Gaudio. You can hip heist out to the side. He can just hip heist out. You can attempt a triangle with no arms.
Or if you're Hulk, you just lift your opponent way off the ground.
Yeah, but it's with that over the belt back grip, unless maybe Hulk's going to let go and try to go over underpass, and that's what he does. But
now trying to sneak his head in there, trying to get both arms in and the shoulders to the hips to circumvent the guard, but Gaudio recovers.
Yeah. A little bit more about that over the back grip. The coolest move I've ever seen in my life with that double underhook counter came from Leo Vieira. I think he was a brown belt, and he has this amazing move. I don't think I'd seen him do it since, but to get to the back, beautiful lasso Sumigashi into a single now, back into a double. Gaudio's got to drive to the right.
Oh, and he lifts Hulk,
beautiful.
Slams him down. Very nicely done.
Yeah.
He's going to get 2 for that.
Fantastic. Gets the lasso.
Impressive.
Sumigashi comes into the single, switches it to a double.
I thought he was going to have a harder time with the actual finish of the takedown, but
yeah, he got stopped for a moment. Hulk stopped him with the hips, and then he just powered
sprawl,
through, lifted.
Might be 2 Hulks in this matchup.
Oh yeah, Gaudio's definitely not a slouch, man.
Hulk's taking some deep breaths here.
Yeah.
You were saying about Leo Vieira with the coolest move?
Yeah, he had this
insane
move from countering that double unders. Put your shin on your back, grab the belt over the top, and pull yourself, and you literally turn right upside down, slide your hooks in. Insane.
Wait, you take the back from being on bottom?
Being on the bottom. Insane. It was I don't know, it was when he was a brown belt. Saw him do that in the competition.
How much did you practice that move
all the time. I started getting it in training quite a bit.
I think everyone watching at home probably relate to that on some level.
Yes.
If they've been training for any amount of time. See that move that just looks amazing to you.
You have to
gotta
get him to show that. Right now I've got one arm, so I can't really teach that move very well.
Leo Vieira, just a legend, too.
Oh, man, he's one of my favorite guys to watch when
I wonder
coming up.
When we talk about this stuff, like if the newer practitioners are like, who?
Who's
is he?
No, you cannot say
today?
who is Leo Vieira.
I know. Shame on you if that's the case. One of my favorite passers of all time. I loved his passing, which I think was somehow underrated, just because his back takes were so flashy and
fun to watch.
All over jiu-jitsu, but I mean, a lot of people like, say, Buchecha, for instance, credit him as being just one of the most knowledgeable about jiu-jitsu that he's ever known. So.
Well, he's sort of the mastermind right behind Checkmat, so these guys
Here
are good for a reason.
Oh, Gaudio was in a decent passing position. Now trying to work back to that. Gets thrown into near 50-50.
Yeah, that's pretty almost there. He's got the legs
it's
locked,
over
but
the wrong head.
Yep.
Gaudio takes advantage of this slight positional difference. He might be able to get out of this and get out of the guard, or he might get reversed.
He manages to stay safe here, even on that grip. He managed to break that grip with a hard sprawl.
I think yes, now trying to push right past the guard. I think the ghost of the previous match might have played a factor in Hulk's head, thinking about being too aggressive coming up on top and falling into a triangle. Because it looks like that's why he sat down of his own accord so quickly. Now just playing lasso.
Again, lasso.
With the half guard.
Yep, and getting off balance here to his left. Needs to make that lasso a little deeper perhaps, but.
Oh, wow, great grip break.
Yeah.
Not able to capitalize on it and move all the way to cross side. But there was a moment, it looked like he had a clear path. Both of these guys starting to look a little bit tired now. There's only a minute left, and they are pushing the pace.
Yeah, 45 seconds left now for Hulk to get something going, trying to get over that belt. He wants to pull that arm in hard, but almost. Sumigashi
started to elevate, just couldn't quite get the leverage. Patrick is just doing a phenomenal job of staying on top, staying heavy, having good balance, preventing the sweeps, and stuffing the takedowns too. Trying to pinch the legs together, but he's just going to wait out the time.
And he does it.
Takedown, but just lifted him right off the ground. Clean as you like.
Well done.
Excellent stuff. Is this next match?